Hey there everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Week's almost over, one more day and then it is the weekend. We're a little cold here this morning. I went to sleep in rain last night, fairly heavy rain, and woke up and the cold spell had broken on through. So we're locked and loaded for cool weather for the next few days. So probably going to be a lazy weekend around here. But anyhow, I haven't done one of these in a while, so I wanted to do the first what I eat in a day video on a raw food diet for this year. Guys, I do videos every day. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate if you go down there and hit that subscribe button now. Then click on the little button and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. Haven't done much of these lately for a reason, because I'll get the way I've kind of been doing it in recent months, I would get a gazillion questions and that'll be mostly the same thing. Hey man, is that all you eat is bananas? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, no. Listen, I'm trying to make it as clear as possible. I find myself in a foreign place that I didn't expect to be. And I'm just kind of trying to survive until I get back home to where I can feed myself like I want to be fed. So, you know, I don't stress on it too much. I don't put a whole lot of thought into it. I'm just doing the best that I can in this area. About now, why I go into that is what that means is a lot of times I don't have much in the area. Haven't been going to Pensacola as much, so and mangoes have been limited. So, you know, bananas, it's been even more relying on bananas than usual. So like I say, all I do, if I show too much of my food, I'll just get 70 questions. Is that all you eat is bananas? Is that too much sugar? Bananas, sugar, and my head starts spinning. This is like really, I'm enjoying this winter though. I did this last year too. I'm getting good citrus around here. I'm not getting the oranges. I'm not getting any. I haven't seen any caracaras and I haven't seen any honeybells yet. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to go to Pensacola within the next week, and I know a spot to look down there. But no complaints, because I'm getting these little juicing oranges, 4 for $1. They're really good. I'm actually buying them a box at a time, and I finally got affordable grapefruit juice. So I've been buying. They're 2 for $1. So this morning I'm having a mixture. It's almost half and half. I didn't quite get to the top there. I probably should have juiced one more grapefruit or one more orange, but this is about half and half right here. I've just been, you know, kind of, some mornings I have orange juice, some mornings I have grapefruit juice, some mornings I mix them a little bit, one more than the other. Sometimes I mix them equal. But loving this citrus. Gonna enjoy this while I ease into the day, answer a few messages, and then I'll be back to you when I eat again. Well, I'm a happy camper. I went to my little local curb market and restocked heavy on citrus. Got a box of oranges. Got about 6 more grapefruit. Oh, and I got a pound of pecans. I've been having a taste for pecans in my ice cream. I'm gonna have to figure some way out to put that in there. I don't know about the butter. I used to love butter pecan ice cream. I don't know how I could simulate that, but anyhow, now it's time for the green smoothie portion of the day. And this is usually, I do this most days, although I didn't do it yesterday. I have to, you know, like I say, I have limited stuff here, so I have to make sure I get my calories in. So the best way I do, one thing that helps me a lot is I bang out one big green smoothie every day. And when I say big, there's more, there's way more in the blender. There's probably 2 of these in the blender. I don't count. That's one thing I don't do. It's always how much, how many. I don't count. I know it's 10 plus bananas in here. Could be 11, could be 12, but I'm not real sure. Has a bunch of bananas, kale, spirulina, a little bit of cacao for flavor, and I put some hemp seeds in today. I've been trying to use my seeds more regular. Like I say, I want to be. This one today, I don't have a plan. I don't know exactly what I'm eating, but in general, I'm focusing on being a little bit more balanced with my eating, you know, not just as much as I can, you know, within what I've got to work with here. So I'm going to sit. This will take a while. This one I will sip on a while I'm doing some work in front of the computer, and who knows, I may not even finish this beast in one sitting. Sometimes I get about 2/3 of it done, and then I go do some stuff, and then I come back, have a little bit waiting. So I will work on this, and I'll see you again when I fix something new. Okay, I'm about to eat again. Now, I wouldn't mind having something else right now. Obviously, if I was back home in Costa Rica, I'd probably be having another mana meal of a different fruit, maybe a juicier fruit. But hey, we do what we can in the circumstances we find themselves. And also, a lot of times, too, I'll make another smoothie. You know, if I don't have a lot or if I'm busy day or whatever, I'll make a couple of giant smoothies. Maybe not both as big as the first, or an ice cream. Ice cream, I do that a lot of times. I'll have the green smoothie and then I'll have a big thing of ice cream. But you know what? I was eating a couple of bananas this morning as I was making the smoothie, and I was like, man, I think I feel like just eating some bananas. So I've got a doctor's appointment to see about this thing again in a little while, and I'm just going to have, I think this is about 6 bananas or whatever. So I'm just going to enjoy these. As is. A lot of times I put cinnamon on there, but I'm out of cinnamon right now. I need to remedy that. So I'm going to eat this, and I'll be back to you in a bit. Okay, I'm back with you, and I'm going to have a salad today. I haven't had a salad in a while. Main reason I don't have salads all that much is I just don't get very good lettuce here. I get a marginally decent head of red leaf lettuce for about $1.78. Back when I was in Costa Rica, the greens were so cheap. I've never been one that chops a lot, a little bit of tomato, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of this, a little bit of... I'm not a chopper, so I keep it simple, but got a head of red leaf lettuce in here. I chopped up some cucumber, chopped up some onion, cut up an avocado, got a good avocado. Wasn't a very big one. This is probably a small avocado, and sprinkled some dulce flakes on there. Told you I'm trying to kind of fill in the gaps, get a little bit more balance in my life, and this supposedly can get some iodine out of this. So, and I'm topped it. This is Melissa of Melissa's Raw Food Romance, her French dressing. So if you go check out her channel, I know it's in one of her books, but I think that she's had this recipe for so long that she's got it over on her channel over there. So go check her out for that. She's got a lot of good dressings and stuff. In fact, I've got a book I should give away here before too long of her dips and dressings. Now it is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon when I'm eating this. Yeah, Grandpa eats early. You know, I used to laugh about that stuff back when I'd watch like Seinfeld or something, and they'd go eat. The parents would want to go eat like at 4:30 or 5. And now I've almost always had my dinner by 5:30 anyway. But it's a little bit early. I'm going to go ahead and eat this, and I've got a few frozen bananas, not a lot. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to go ahead and edit this video and put it out, but I'm going to come back. I know I'll have a nighttime snack because I need to catch up on some calories. So I've got enough frozen bananas. I've got a little bit of leftover ice cream and enough frozen bananas to make maybe 4 or 5 bananas worth of ice cream. So I will have that a little bit later while I'm watching TV, just chilling out for the evening. And that's about it. Like I said, and I want to make this point right here, I have to think about eating today. And if you go back and add things up, I had the smoothie. I didn't finish. I've probably got, and I'll eat those a little bit later with the ice cream. I left a little bit of the bananas behind from that last meal. But if I just go by my appetite, I won't get enough calories because my hunger is just not there. And something else I learned today too, but it's good to play around, you know, sometimes. Now I know people are always, why do you blend everything? Why do you blend everything? Why the smoothies? Why not eat it? Let me tell you something with those, what was it, like 5 or 6 bananas that I chopped up in the last segment to eat? I blend my stuff a lot of times because for some reason or another, I can take in a much more massive amount drinking a smoothie or through ice cream than I can eating the banana. And it's not a taste thing. I love the taste of the bananas. They just tend to fill me up a lot quicker. So, like I say, I'm constantly fighting for the calories. I have to have calories all the time. I mean, I don't know. It just is what it is with me. So, you know, that's why I'm always kind of like, I just don't see if people are really eating like they're eating. I don't know how they can keep the weight on. I have to make an effort to eat all the time. So, anyhow, that's a day for me. And let me tell you something. Maybe this is the first time you've watched one of my What I Eat in a Day videos, and people got like I say, I'm not saying I get everything in every day. There's a playlist. if you go check out my playlist of these videos, I don't know how many there are, but there's a number of them, and they're from a bunch of different locations. I've done how I eat in a day when I was living at the beach back in the early days, in the early stages, and you see an evolution there. I've got what I eat in a day from when I lived in the mountain in Costa Rica, which I was getting different stuff, different climate. And I've showed you, what I've eaten here since I've been back here, living for the last year and a half. And I've shown you what I do when I'm out on the road. So go check out that playlist, and you can get more of a big picture idea of how I eat, because I don't do the same thing every day. One day doesn't even resemble the next sometimes. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great weekend. Peace.